Good morning. So I've just woken up and I've got to be honest, I'm pretty knackered. So I'm just sitting in bed for a little while. It's about 8 o'clock now. I think I've been up since 7:30. So I'm going to talk myself into getting out of bed and making some coffee and brushing my teeth. But unfortunately, it's very cold this morning, and as usual, it's raining. I mean, I've got the door open a little bit right now because it's just spitting, but it's gonna get worse looking at the clouds. So I don't know what I'm gonna do today. It's probably not gonna be that exciting. Probably gonna cook something. I've got yesterday's video to edit, all that good stuff. But yeah, we'll see how the day goes. So I've decided that I want nothing more in the world than tomato soup. Obviously I don't have a tin of tomato soup and it's like €2 to go and buy one. So I'm attempting to make it now. I'm not really following a recipe, so it's probably going to go, I don't know, it could go either way, but we'll find out. I mean, it's definitely taking a lot longer than a tin of Heinz, but it smells pretty good, so I might have cracked it. It's significantly cheaper anyway than buying some tin soup. If you're thinking about living in a van, then buy a NutriBullet, not this. I mean, it's very good, like it does the job, and it was only 20 quid, but the bottles are significantly more difficult to clean than those of a NutriBullet. So spend the extra 50 quid, get a NutriBullet, save a lot of time and effort cleaning. That's starting to look pretty good now. I'm going to put the lid on the pan and let it simmer for a little bit, and then I'll give it a try. I get asked quite a lot if I'm eating well. I think I am, definitely. Just a bit of yoghurt there on top of the soup, which is a very nice touch actually. I'm glad I tried it. Making a bed in here, like actually getting the duvet into the duvet cover and the sheet over the mattress, is an absolute nightmare. But when it's done, it's worth the effort. And when you get fresh bedding in a van, fresh washed bedding, it's definitely a treat, because it's not something that you can do all the time. Like, you can't wash it as regularly as you wash it at home, so it's pretty nice. So anyone that knows me will be aware that I am a big fan of pizza, and obviously I don't have an oven, so the restaurants and the takeaways have opened back up, but I don't really want to be spending 10-12 euros on a pizza. So I've come up with a method of making a pizza on the hob, and it works pretty well. Like, I've been surprised at the results, so I'm going to show you that now. So I've got my bog standard pizza, not a frozen one. It's like just in the fridge section at Aldi, and then I've got a frying pan that is pretty much the same size. So stuff the pizza in the frying pan, put the lid on the frying pan, put the hob on at the lowest heat possible, and then leave it for maybe 10-15 minutes. Been on the go for about 10 minutes now. Look at that, nearly perfect. Better than not having any. It's not as good as an oven, but it's a pretty good attempt using the tools that I have at my disposal, I think. It's Saturday now. I didn't film an outro last night because I didn't feel like I had enough stuff to warrant an outro. But fortunately, I decided that I wasn't going to film properly today. Well, I wasn't going to film at all. But as there's not much footage yesterday, the weather's alright now, touch wood, and I'm going on a little bike ride, and I'm probably going to go to a waterfall. Not the waterfall, a waterfall. I'm going to bring you and show you the waterfall. So it's like a little bonus day, I guess. So I'm just drinking my coffee now. I'm sort of half dressed in my biking gear. I've got my shorts on and my leg warmers and stuff. So I'll be setting off shortly, and we'll go and look at this waterfall in Hofgarten. I'm convinced that I'm going to die stepping out here with these shoes on, because it's just not safe. Because this black bit obviously is very slippy with the cleats on the bottom of the shoes. So it's a bit of a nightmare. Obviously, the second I got on the bike, it started raining, but I'm committed now, and it's only going to get worse. So I'm just going to set off now, see what happens. Yeah, I'll probably update you a little bit while I'm riding, and then I'll show you the waterfall. So there we are, look, that's the waterfall. I think it's pretty cool, that one. It's definitely not my favourite, but it's up there. Like, it's in a really pretty place as well. So it started raining again, of course. I've just done a climb that was a 15% gradient to get up here, and it's awful. And to make matters worse, my rear derailleur is being really weird, so I can't get to the highest gear, so I can't get to the gear that's easiest to pedal in. So that needs adjustment and mending with a new one. I don't know. When I fell a few weeks ago and bent it, so it's been bent back twice now, so it might be goosed. These shoes, oh dear, are not made for this purpose, but I just wanted to show you the bonus waterfall. This one's just a little lower down than the last one. Austria's got some nice waterfalls, you know. Still more bonus waterfalls. It's just never ending. As you can see though, by looking at the water, the rain is coming down, which means the road is wet for my descent, which I'm not particularly excited about because it's really steep, as I said earlier. But careful, careful. Should be fine. Touch some wood. That was the worst descent I've ever made. It was awful, that rain. I couldn't see anything hardly. I'm sat now, well, I'm sat on the bike underneath someone's balcony because it's raining that hard that I just don't feel like riding. But I feel like I'm going to have to set off because it's not going to get any better and I can't sit here all day. So I might try with my sunglasses, see if that helps me see better. Oh, it's absolutely nasty. Mercifully, it's stopped raining now, and I've just jumped on a bike path off the road so that, oh heck, so that I'm not on the road with all the cars after it's been pouring down. Although having said that, that path now, it seems like it hasn't rained down here, it just rained up the top of that mountain, I don't know. I just feel a bit safer on the bike path, and it's more conducive to filming because the only thing that I've got to crash into really is like a tree, a river, and another cyclist. So it's a bit better than being on the road with all the cars and the tractors and the trailers and everything overtaking you. I'm soaked now. It's absolutely miserable riding when you're wet. Like, my saddle got wet, I got wet. None of my clothes are waterproof, really. They're like windproof. But if I put one of my like waterproof jackets on, I'm just so hot, like I can't ride. So it's not an option, I'm afraid. My other issue as well is to film, I have to take my glove off. So I have to take my glove off, and my right hand is absolutely freezing. Now, just want to make a cup of tea and have a sit down, get some dry clothes on, edit this video, and probably not go outside again for the rest of the day, because I imagine it's going to get worse. I need to look at fixing this bike as well, but I don't know if that's something I can do. But I'm going to have to try, because I've got a plan for something that I want to do on Monday, which ideally the bike needs to be functioning. So I'm back now. The ride was 23 kilometres and it took me 59 minutes or something like that. So not too bad, especially considering that I couldn't make any time up coming back down because I had to go so slowly because of the rain. Yeah, it was a bit miserable coming back, but I'm glad that I went, because just got to keep moving. And I didn't get to do anything yesterday because the rain was horrific. But today I braved the weather. But it looks like tomorrow and Monday, and then I think maybe Wednesday next week, the weather's picking up. It's supposed to be sunny and like 22 degrees. There'll be more vlogs next week. I think the first one will be on Monday. But yeah, that's it for this weekend. I'm not going to do one tomorrow. Just going to have a bit of a break. Got some other stuff that I want to do, so I'll be getting on with that. But I will see you on Monday. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment or subscribe. Yeah, until next time.